We all have them from time to time. Those little voices in the back of our heads that tell us we're not good enough, smart enough, or that we'll never achieve our dreams. Negative thoughts can be incredibly harmful, holding us back from living our best lives. In this video, we'll explore how to stop negative thoughts from taking over. We'll discuss where they come from and some strategies for combating them. The cycle of negative thinking. The cycle of negative thinking is a common pattern that people fall into when they're feeling down. It can be hard to break out of this cycle, but it's possible. The first step is to become aware of the negative thoughts that you are having. Once you are aware of them, you can start to challenge them. Ask yourself if the thoughts are really true. Are they helpful? What evidence do you have to support the thoughts? Once you start to question your negative thoughts, they will begin to lose their power over you. How to break the cycle of negative thinking. It's easy to fall into a negative thought pattern. You might be ruminating on something that went wrong or feeling anxious about the future. Once you start going down the rabbit hole of negative thinking, it can be hard to break out of it. But it's important to try, because negative thinking can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. Let me share 5 tips for breaking the cycle of negative thinking. Number 1. Acknowledge your thoughts. The first step is to become aware of your thoughts. When you notice that you're starting to think negatively, stop and acknowledge it. Don't try to push the thoughts away, but don't dwell on them either. Just let them be and focus on something else. Number 2. Identify your triggers. Try to identify what triggers your negative thoughts. It could be certain people or situations, or even just your own self-talk. Once you know what sets off your negative thinking, you can start to avoid those trigger points. Number 3. Practice positive self-talk. Negative thoughts often come from our own internal dialogue. If you catch yourself thinking something like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never exceed," replace those thoughts with more positive ones. For example, "I am doing my best," or "I will get through this." Over time, positive self-talk can help change your overall outlook on life. Number 4. Practice self-compassion. Cut yourself some slack and be kind to yourself when you're having negative thoughts. Remember that everyone has them from time to time. And number 5. Seek professional help if needed. If your negative thoughts are proving difficult to manage on your own, don't hesitate to seek help from a therapist or counselor who can give you additional tools and support.